Second take. Riding with the Werehog. The reason I've had that little quick intro like that, because this is my second take doing this recording. Because the recording effed up on me and had to do it again. Because my audio didn't pick up. Because I didn't enable a setting that I thought it should be already, just enabled by default. But anyway, with that being said, I'm actually kind of annoyed about that, man. But I gotta say all this all over again, I guess. So I'm gonna try this one more time. This is a small little update that I'm gonna do right fast. I just want to cover like my basis, I guess, because I already have done a good bit of content, I guess, in the last while. So I guess it's a good time to do a little update. Whether I'm really small still or not as a channel, like I still want to keep it updated, right, in what I'm doing. So unless anyone runs across the vids. Now with that being said, I just got done with recording gameplay of Sonic 2, CD, 3, and Knuckles the last couple of months, and yeah, with no commentary, because the thing is, like, I thought I was going to stream and do commentary only, but again, I don't have enough time for that at this specific moment of time. So with that being said, I have to switch it up, I guess. And with that being said, I'm gonna have to do my commentary, gameplay like showcases or whatever, or me going for a good run in whatever Sonic game that I play. I'm gonna have to do that recording now and leave my streaming strictly to, I will probably leave it to my Sonic Talk vids, because yeah, I just don't have a lot of time to record for a long amount of period of time, hours, with the other things that's going on, like personally, that is. So I gotta cut it short. So I'm gonna have to leave my streams for that, or whatever else that happens, like news-wise or something like that, when it comes to current Sonic. But that's a whole nother topic even in itself. But yeah, I just want to say that. So I may just leave my commentary and my gameplay like vids to like just strictly recordings, at least for the time being. With that being said, what you see on the screen here is a Xenia Manager, and what this does, this emulates Xbox 360 games. Now this is not no Xenia Manager video, no setup video, nothing like that. This is for something very special, in my opinion. That is Sonic 06. And yes, Sonic 06 is special because I actually really like that game, and I wish the decomp or the recompilation is the recomp. I think it's recomp, right? I know it's I know there's differences between the two, but the recompilation of Sonic 06, it's gonna be happening. And when that game comes, when they drop that and that runs at 120 FPS on my monitor, that's gonna be an experience. I don't care what nobody say. I'm not talking about P06, I'm talking about the original Sonic 06 that's being recompiled for PC and all other platforms, being reverse engineered, by recompilation. When that runs at 120, that's where my hours are going into. I don't care what anyone says about that game. I really like 06, and I didn't grow up with it, so this has nothing to do with no nostalgia or anything like that, But for the meantime, since that's not currently released yet, you technically could play it, but you got to build it yourself, and all of that stuff. But I'm not gonna go into that here. But to the meantime, though, I think the way that I'm gonna have to be able to cover it is through the next best way to cover the original 06 is through Xenia, and that is also a good way to play the game also in itself, So, but yeah, that's the next, I guess, 3D Sonic game that I guess I wanna like just chill and record and just talk and do my gameplay over. I guess what I mean. Since I already did stream Sonic Adventure 2, and that was fun when I was doing that game, obviously, because Sonic Adventure 2 is great. Not the best 3D Sonic game in my opinion, but it's great. Every time I play it, it's great. Trust me. So it's Adventure Era, and I prefer the Adventure Era of Sonic overall, period, over the boost. So like, but that's not what I'm talking about right now. But yeah, '06, that's the next main one that the next main Sonic game that I just may want to cover on this channel soon. I was screaming the last main scream. I'm not talking about the Sincerely Elise video. If you ever like watch through that full little test that I was doing there, I'm just gonna leave it at that. I was doing that to give a clue if that's the next main line. I won't say main line, but it is the main line. But I'm talking like it's new or something. But that's the next main Sonic game that I'm doing. It's '06 because I just that game is just fire, man. Like what more could I say? And yes, it is better than Frontiers. I'm just gonna leave it at that. '06 is better than Frontiers. I'm just gonna leave that for that right now. That's for a Sonic Talk video or discussion, and I will leave that with that. But the last stream that I did before that was Sonic Rush, and yeah, I want to like just chill and record more of that, I guess, and try to go for like good runs, because I don't necessarily intend on doing a let's play or anything like that, or let's plays. I would just want to chill and showcase my gameplay and try to go for good runs, right? Because that's what Sonic games are about to me now. Because again, this can be interpreted in many different ways by many different people, what Sonic games are to them, right? But that's what Sonic games are to me, is replay them over and over again and see what best runs you can get, the best ranks you can get, the highest points you can get, that's, and each different routes you can take, and playing around with the levels, because there's many different things you're gonna miss. Even if you play through like certain Sonic games for years that I have been doing, there's things I'm still finding out about the level design in certain Sonic games, right? And that's how like Sonic Team built Sonic gameplay to be overall, is to be replayed over and over again, to learn the levels in fullness, the different routes you can take, and all of that, you know what I mean? Which makes Sonic always so different. Let me rephrase that. This is what made Sonic always so different from the core Mario gameplay, for example, right? So that is the difference that I'm trying to say, but yeah, that's what Sonic is to me. So that's what I enjoy doing, and that's why I just want to continue doing this, whether anybody finds these vids or not. I just want to put my gameplay up, and if anyone ever enjoys it, let me know. Let me know. If you do enjoy the vids, feel free to comment, like, or the magic YouTube words they say, subscribe, right? Subscribe. But I don't know what I'm doing there, man. But I'm being stupid now. But yeah. Oh yeah, Knuckles Chaotix. I almost forgot. Knuckles Chaotix, because that's the next mainline game like that to release after Sonic 3, right? So I want to do that as well, but I have to see like when, because I may finish Rush. I don't want to say finish, because again, I'm not doing a let's play on it, but I may play more Rush, more of it, just to see like what good runs I can get in that game. And also I guess I could probably record like gameplay of Blaze's story, because I'm blind to that on her like levels in the game. I never played Blaze's side before. I only played Sonic's and Rush, so that's who I'm mostly familiar with in terms of like level design and Rush is Sonic's levels in Sonic Rush. So what else do I have to say? What else in this small little update that I'm doing here? I think that's all that I have for now. It's '06. I want to like play that casually. I want to record that with commentary, that is. Do more Rush with commentary. Knuckles Chaotix. I want to redo. Oh yeah, I want to redo Sonic 2 CD and 3 and Knuckles as well down the line whenever I get around to it with commentary as well. But I want to handle that a little differently though when I do that again though. But I will leave that for if I ever get around to that, hopefully. But I think that's all I have to say though, because I think I've been rambling for too long now, So I think that is it from my memory. I'm trying to, cause I don't, again, I don't plan these vids. I just press the record button and I start talking. So like, again, whatever you hear, whatever you see, whatever you feel from me is what you get, right? So, cause I am the werehog, so that's what comes with it, right? I cannot bear everything at one time, I have to let it all out, right? So, but anyway, with that being said, I think that's all that I have to say. Yeah. So again, I don't write anything down. I don't cause I don't, again, all this is all off the top of my head, man. So, but yeah, I think that for this small little update for now. Screens will probably only be like Sonic discussions or Sonic talk, since I cannot stream for a very long period of time, at least for the foreseeable future. And records or videos will just be my commentary, you know what I mean? So for right now at least. So yeah, that being said though, I think that's it for this vid, for this little update. I'm gonna finish setting up this, because I actually had to re-record this again because I was trying to set this up the very first time around while I was downloading it and trying to talk and multitask at the same time, and I wasn't able to get that out because my audio didn't record properly, so I had to do this all again now. So I'm gonna finish setting this up on my own time, so I can do that. I can do Sonic 06, man, because I gotta do it because the game is just so fun to play, man. But anyway, I'm gonna leave that for when I do that. I am the werehog. If you do like the content, if anyone ever does run across the vids, then be sure to like, comment, or subscribe. If you like the content or if you're comfortable with doing either one of those, So, but with that being said, yeah, I'm gonna quit my stupid rambling. I'm the werehog and we ride.